Hello, people of the internet. I guess you must already be a little tired from me already talking about the migration of copper data to pulp. But what can we do? It's the most important task that I'm currently working on. So clearly, there will be a lot of videos about that. But fortunately, we are kind of finalizing it. This week I wrote a blog post, announcement blog post, what we plan to do, and I will not read the whole blog post to you. It's not published yet. This is a draft only, but this is the at the moment this is the plan that we want to do. I want to quickly go through the status quo. So basically, in copper, we have around 35,000 projects from 8,000-ish users, and the data consumption is around 37 terabytes of data, with only 3 terabytes of data, 3 terabytes of free disk storage. So we need to migrate the data soon, or at least start using the pulp storage soon. Otherwise, we will not last much longer. So there is the whole blog post about the migration, about the plan, and so on. And this is basically a for users blog post, but it links a precise migration schedule. If I open it, I already have opened here. So this is a public document too, and users can definitely see it and give us feedback about it. But this is mostly for my team to follow, so we don't forget on anything important, or so we are very clear what precise steps we want to do. And if you take a look at this column, there are some tasks that have dates. Those are just estimates. It still needs to be reviewed by my team members and agreed upon, but like this is very likely schedule. And we have several items that have ASAP. And ASAP means not like we need to do it like now, but basically it is not blocked, and some other tasks here will rely on it, so we should make it basically as soon as we can. It would be nice maybe to have a deadline here, so instead of when, but basically a deadline, so that it is clear that this item, for example, needs to be done before this date or something like that. But I think we will not need that. So basically today is Saturday, and I am a very boring person. I have nothing to do. So I thought maybe I will go through all of these that still needs to be done and basically implement them so that we can move forward sooner, and so that I can enjoy my winter holiday, because sooner we do it, sooner I can go to enjoy the holiday. So yeah, basically that's the intro. That's the intro. If you like the videos, please like them and subscribe. And we are going to work on tasks together. I'm not sure if I can finish. I guess we will not finish all of them in 1 hour, but we will go through them this afternoon, and I will release them as multiple episodes probably. All right, let's go. So the first task is this is started. So preparing migration schedule and a blog post. This is the document that we are looking at now, and this is the document that we looked at before. So it started, but it's basically done when we release them publicly. Make sure Pulp and Packet teams are okay with our with this step. So I already pinged those people responsible for I already pinged those people and they are fine with that. So we can go to this step, and it is fix the migration script to do nothing for already migrated projects, which is very reasonable. Like when the project is successfully migrated, we don't want to migrate again if we accidentally run the command again, right? So we will take a look at that. Okay, and now if we jump to copper, where are we? Yep, this is some fix from the latest migration of our servers from Fedora 41 to Fedora 43. So what's this one? Okay, so just some testing stuff. Can remove that. Check out main git pull rebase, right? Okay, nothing new. Now let's go to a new branch, which will be, and I actually don't know because I'm not sure if I want to do one item per branch or all of those per one branch. And it will depend on one thing. Do we have a storage, like in our API, do we have an information what storage a project uses? If we have that, we can do separate pull requests. If not, it will be the first thing that we'll probably need to add, and all of those changes will depend on that, so it would make sense to do all of them in one pull request. Okay, so before we figure that out, let's just keep the pull requests, like the branch as is, and once we figure it out, let's check out accordingly. Okay, so I guess we can take a look at API-v3 projects, right? And if we search for storage, okay, so our toDict function, basically the toDict function is called here, right? We have a route, which is a get route for owner name and project name, and it returns one project. As you can see, it queries it from database, this queries it from database, and then converts it to dict using this toDict function. And we see that the storage is here. So I guess we are fine, and we don't have to implement this. We can check to be sure. This is running. Okay, if we go to our local host and we go to API, and we can go API documentation, we do project, get project. Now, if we do Frostix hello, so success, storage, that's a model. Oh, network problem. What? That's curious. Is this broken? Is this broken or what? What if we go here? What happens? Execute. Do we get to the debugger or no? Okay. This is weird. What if we try to curl this? So curl. This needs to be, of course, our local host, because I'm running it for local host. Missing argument project name? What? Oh, sure, because it evaluated the ampersand, right? So, like this. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are inside of the debugger. Sure. Okay, the curl works just fine. So that's fine by me. I don't need to use the interface, and I'm not sure if it's broken for my local development instance or if it is broken like in production too. Should we test? Probably should test, right? If we go to first API documentation, this is production, and we do project, try it out, rustics, hello, execute. Okay, this works. So it was just the problem on my local development instance. That's fine, I don't care about that very much. So just to confirm, we have the storage and it says pulp. Cool. So it is not an like enum number, it is like full string. Cool. Now, what about the migration script? So if we go to, yeah, by the way, we should remove the breakpoint and restart the server. If we take a look at our migration script, which is copper change storage, where the storage is here, some stuff, change on front end, we need to find the main function, right? So what does it do? So this is still argument parsing. Now we read the configuration. If a project is specified, we migrate one project. If an owner is specified, we figure out all projects for that owner and we migrate the projects one by one. Either way, we are going into change storage for project function that is supposed to migrate the project. Now we can see some stuff is going on and there is no conditional about the project current storage. Sure. Okay, so we definitely are not having, the condition is not implemented. I wasn't sure if it is or not. It is not, definitely. So I don't know if we should implement it here on the main level, or if we should implement it in the change storage for project. I think we should implement it in the change storage for project, right? I mean here, and do we use Copper client? We use Copper client for what? All projects for owner. Okay. Oh, which means here we actually know the full. What does it do? Oh, right. Check this out. So all project for owner already filters out based on the storage. So if we do migration for all users projects, then it skips. So we need to implement the skip only when running for a single project. Okay, then in this case, since we skip on this level, maybe we should do the same also here. So let's do, I don't know, def query project, query project, and it will be owner and name, right? Should we have the config? Yep, we need the config too. Okay, that's fine. And we will do basically this, but this will be only one project because we will get just one project from owner and name, and we will return the project like this. Now, sorry for the noise from the laundry room. Now, basically, we need here to do a project equals query project by what is the owner? We have args project is a full name, probably, right? We will need to have a breakpoint and figure this out from there, because I have no clue. Okay, no. We need to go to our actions. So, supervisor D, front end. No, we want backend actually. Action dispatcher. So I have this blog post, and it has instructions how to run Copper services locally. So in a one Docker Compose stack. So I wouldn't say it's easy to contribute to Copper, but it's not that hard either. In case there is not a bug in the environment, sometimes it happens because it is not very much tested. But if you happen to contribute in a time where the environment is not broken, then it's quite easy. Basically, you run the whole, at least my workflow is, I run the whole Docker Compose stack, and then I basically kill the services with this command. I kill basically the backend action container and run it again, but with only bash in it, and then I can execute a shell inside of that container, and I can then run any commands manually. So I can run the action dispatcher, for example, like this. But this time we want to run the migration, right? Not the action dispatcher. So we will keep our path configuration and we will do opt copper backend run and copper change storage, right? From backend to Pulp, and the project we are going to specify is probably first thing slash, I don't know, hello, like this, right? I think this makes sense. And if we do args, now we have, yeah, the project is basically this. So I don't know, should we? It's bad naming, right? Because we use args project, which basically means full name. And now we, okay, I mean, okay. We will basically do this, right? We will do owner name, comma, project name equals project, I mean args project split on slash just once, owner name, project name, right? We will do this. It's not ideal. It would be better if the args project was called differently, like a full name, but whatevs. And now we can do something like owner name, project name, config, right? If we take this, put it to the debugger, we broke it or what? What? I was scrolling probably, sorry. Project, yep, it queried, so that's fine. Project storage is there, nice. So we can do the same kind of condition that we have here, right? So basically, if project storage is pulp, then we cannot continue. We are not in a loop, but we can do sysexit 0. I'm in 0, and we can print the project 0 was already migrated to 1, and we can do format. I don't like f strings, by the way, sorry, I just don't. And we can do args project, right? And we can do args dist, and we need to like reformat that so it is not longer than 80 characters. Good, and we can do this, and we can probably yeppers run this again. The project first things hello was already migrated to Pulp. Was is different, is weird, right? Is already migrated to Pulp? I actually am not sure what is the right term. So what is the correct sentence? Or yeah, so I gave 2 options and the third one is correct. I think this one is correct, right? The project first is hello has already been migrated to Pulp. Yep, I think this is the correct one. Has already been migrated to Pulp. Cool. So I guess this is one task finished. Query project information from via the public API. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, I guess this is one task finished. What if I run it again? Sure. What if we, by the way, oh yeah, in the owner situation, we have just a skip without any message, right? So I guess we can do instead owner, and we will do first things, and it does some stuff. I hope I'm using local Pulp instance though. Let me check the token, but I need to do that on a off screen because I don't want to record the token information. Config. So I'm opening .config Pulp CLI toml. And yep, it uses, okay, I can leak that. So I will show you the file. It is this one, right? So you can see I'm using just this hostname. So this is hostname like within my Docker Compose stack with the default passwords and everything. This file is basically hard-coded in the Docker Compose configuration, which is public. So you can see this file, no problem. Okay, so when I run this command again, I'm not exactly sure how long it will take because I have a lot of projects, but yep, okay, so successfully migrated, and if I run it again, yep, nothing. So Jesus Christ, what? Yeah, my washing machine stops doing noise, and now neighbors starts doing noise. So yeah, this is a bad house to do videos in. I'm very sorry about that, guys. But I don't have any like studio or an office outside, so yeah, that's what we have to deal with. Now, okay, I can run, basically my point is I can run the command any times I want, and it skips all of the already migrated. So that's already implemented, and since we have done the project, I mean ignoring in this situation, then yeah, I think we successfully finished the task. Let's commit that. So first branch, right? We are still on main. You check out B, Pulp migration, skip, change storage, skip, migrated. I think this is fine. Now that I think about it, the condition here is hard coding Pulp, and we should probably hard code we should probably not hard code anything. We should probably use args destination, right? So if the storage is already same as the destination, that it has already been migrated, right? That makes the most sense. So this still works. By the way, what if I do typo? Okay, so this tracebacks. Is that a problem? Is that a problem? I guess not. Yeah, I guess that's fine. We can ignore that. And because users will not run this, this is basically a tool that to be run on the, like, by the admins. Now, I fucking cannot concentrate with all that noise. I'm sorry, I'm petty. It's pathetic of me, but I cannot focus and I'm getting pissed. Can somebody please remind me what I wanted to do? Yeah, I wanted to test this on a project that is not already migrated. Just one last test. If we do, I don't know, let's do copper, not copper like this, but this. There is a lot of my projects. Sure, that's my local testing instance, so that's obvious. Let's jump, I don't know, Yefilak, Abert. And we are getting a not implemented error. What did we do? Is the API endpoint broken for projects that don't have any storage set? What if we do something newer? This is 10 years ago, right? So maybe we should try something newer, like, let's do mock. Is it mock? I think it's mock, right? Mock. So this is a regularly used project. That one definitely should work. If it doesn't, there is a problem. We are going to do this. Now mock. Okay, this doesn't work. So it seems that the endpoint doesn't actually work for not migrated projects. If we take a look at API v3 projects, line 84, right? We have seen this code many times today. And we try to do storage and enum for copper storage. So I guess in this situation, we cannot do that. We need to put it here. I guess in this situation, it's none. So copper storage is none, right? So we are trying to basically do storage enum none. I cannot type. Not implemented error. Okay. That's clearly wrong. I did the jump, but LSP was incorrect. Check this out. The percent sign means I'm in my user lib something, not in the Git repository. So we will need to find that file manually. enums.py. And storage enum, this is the one. So I guess we cannot fix it here. where exactly is the not implemented coming from? It's line 18. Yeah, it's this complicated stuff. So let's do it differently. Let's do models and storage. Storage. So we have a default. Why is this not showing? Like, is the default only? Can I specify a default value for when this is fetched from database and its value is none? Yes, but not with default. Yep, that's we understand. Use server default. Then update existing. I don't want to update existing nulls. So this is kind of annoying. This is all annoying. Can I do the server default and that's it? Server default. Now if we kill this, run this again. Server default, right, server default could be 0 because the database column is integer, but that's got int. I mean, this doesn't make any sense to me, but is the backend value in the database instead of 0? I cannot actually remember, but that would be weird, wouldn't it? We are still getting not implemented though. If we do the API projects here, yeah, here, that's fine. So kill this, run again. Copper storage, yeah, still none. We could also, and we will probably do that. Okay, we will do that. Copper storage or I don't like this. I don't like this. No, we are not going to do that. I don't like that at all. So I'm not exactly sure. Don't tell me that we need to like have a property for this. Can we? By the way, this enum is like a custom implementation from many years ago. This is not the standard Python enum that we have these days. So I don't know if we can like have a 2 values for that. I doubt that. Yeah. Okay. Let's stop wasting time. So storage enum, copper storage. If copper storage, else it will be storage enum for backend. Can I do this? Okay, I can do this, and if I do storage, of course this will be, I don't know, backend, so it returns 0. Yep, that seems to be, but that's weird, right? Because this returns, so I'm not, what the fuck is in our database? If we kill this, run this again, and I will do it for Frostix hello, which is already migrated. Right. Has been already stop fucking annoying me. So we will do change storage already. We will comment out this exit so we can run it actually. Wait, Arcs project. Ooh. Don't we have right, finally. So copper storage. So this is 1. So copper storage is 1. So we are calling, like here, we are calling this then. So this returns pulp. Which means we cannot do this, right? But we should be able to do value. Yeah, we would be able to do that in our standard up-to-date Python enum, but not this hacky shit, I guess. Oh my, I mean, okay, I am done. I'm done. I'm not going to waste any more time on this. So this works, and if we do the mock one, yep, it returns now. So cool. It will migrate again because we commented this out. But once it migrates, we can run again, and it will not migrate because we put back the sysexit. We are stuck on the, sure. Is there a break? Yeah, there is still a breakpoint. Cool. Now let's run again. Sure. And now, yeah, as expected. Cool. Which means we have 2 different pull requests here. This is the one. This is a 1. This is a fix, and this is a migration skip. Okay, what branch are we at? Skip migrated. Nice. So we can do this. So this is a backend code. Is this also, yeah, not modified? I mean modified, not staged. Front end. So we only committed backend code. So backend, skip already migrated projects. Do we have a ticket for that? I don't think so. Issues. Make sure yeah, there is no ticket for that. Okay, that's fine. We will do, yeah, we will link at least, this one. Migrate, yeah, this one. So this ticket links my, describes my plans and so on, and it also links the blog post draft and it links the spreadsheet. So whoever reads this issue will understand everything. So skip already migrated projects, we can do that. We can push it. And now that I think about it, I should write one more note there. The skip of already migrated projects for when owner is used is already implemented. We needed to implement it only for project. The skip of already migrated projects for when owner is used is already implemented. We needed to finish it only for project. Finish it to only, we needed to fix it only for, that's fine. Push, force, because it's my branch, that's fine. I should have some link to create the pull request here. Cool. You can see we link the ticket, there is the message and the code we wrote. We will label this as a pulp ticket and create the pull request. That's fine. Now we need to commit the other thing. So main git checkout B v3 projects storage traceback. That's fine. And this is our change. It's a front-end change. Don't trace back for when copper storage is none. I think this is reasonable, and we have the traceback somewhere here so that we can copy paste it. This one, for example. Yep. So I think this is we can use also the request there. That's cool. So people know on which project we reproduced it. So like this. This is a very simple pull request. push that as well and create a pull request. So let's preview this. See, easy one-liner. Label it with Pulp for easy searching afterwards and create the pull request. Nice. Let's take a look at our migration schedule. We should have probably linked the pull request here. Maybe we should, right? So copper, pull requests, skip. This is the one. Make sure, fix migration script to do nothing for already migrated project. Bam, started. Now, the next thing to do is going to be a progress bar for how many projects of a given owner are already migrated, and also printing an information how, what is the currently migrated file index, basically. For example, we are migrating 1000 RPMs, and we want to print, okay, we are currently migrating this one, and it's the first one, and this one, that's the second one, and third one, and so on. So we don't want a full progress bar for that, just printing the number so that when it gets stuck or slow, we can take a look how many files are there and so on and compare, but we don't need the full progress bar there. Anyway, looking at my time, we are currently 50 minutes in, so let's wrap this up and let's continue with these two in another episode, but it will come very shortly because I am determined to implement all of these today. All right, so thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. We are definitely going to work on the progress bar and the progress bars, basically. All right, thank you very much. Sorry for the noise, by the way, and see you next time. Bye bye.